Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. It is James here at Garage Gym Fitness. Sorry, it's a Monday today. I just wanted to get that in before I forget that it's a Monday because normally I do these on a Sunday. So if you tuned in last night to watch me and I wasn't there, apologies. It was Valentine's Day. So, yeah, we were marking the occasion in private and not on video. Anyway, so yeah, we had a lovely dinner. A thumbs up from technical support. Sound is good. So yeah, we had a lovely dinner, lovely day, lots of flowers, lots of chocolate, eaten way too much in the last 2 days, 24 hours. So tonight we've got a big old session. We're going to do an upper body, core, back workout using some bands, and we're also going to do obviously body weight stuff as well. I've got Hatti here over here on the live stream with WhatsApp. She's waving, yoo-hoo, she is. And so we got some big news for Wednesday, but I'll tell you a bit more about that as we go along. That's it really. Make sure you like the video, even though you haven't seen it yet. Just like it anyway. Sub just below, little red box. Click the button, click the bell. You know the drill. And we will get started. So we're going to do a quick warm up. We're just going to literally just get things moving. As I say, it's going to be pretty much, it's going to feel like a full body, although we're not going to do much with the legs. But we're going to do quite a lot with core and the back, shoulders and that kind of stuff. So let's get into this. I'll start off with a warm up. Warm up's going to be about 25 seconds session on, and then obviously a little rest or gap in between. Sorry, I'm trying to talk and press buttons at the same time. It's not good when you're a man. Okay, here we go. So jumping jacks to start. You ready, Hatti? She's ready. Let's do this. Here we go then. So I hope you're all well, everybody. Hope you've all had a nice weekend. Hope your weather's good wherever you are in the world. We've had a real mixed bag. We've got hit quite hard last week with a wintry storm. And then this week it's got nice and warm. But of course, with the warmth comes the rain. So you can't have it all, can you? Okay, little rest up. Now we're going to go knee to elbow. So driving the knee up nice and high, just to activate those abs. Gets to work on the glutes a little bit as well. Good stuff. Well done. And 20, good stuff. Okay, and then we're going to do some side twists. So we're just going to bend over to the side, stretching down, getting a good stretch into the back here, into the side, but obviously opening up your back and just getting the spine a little bit more flexible and warmed up. Just keep going backwards and forwards. Don't force anything. Just take it nice and steady. Get a little bit deeper into the stretch each time you do it. Good stuff. Well done. Awesome. Good. Okay, and then we're going to do some side twists. So we're just going to basically turn to the side, rotating. Here we go. Right round to the back. If you want to just lift your foot off the floor, that's fine. Just get a better twist in there. Come all the way around. Open up the shoulders as well a little bit. That's it. Good. Excellent job. So thank you very much for everyone that's been subscribing. I've had a good turnout. Sorry, a little rest there. I've had a good turnout on the subscriptions over the last couple of weeks. I've been asking people to obviously subscribe to the channel to help me get to 200. I think I'm about 18 away now, something. Yeah, 17 or 18 away. So I need to get to 200, and then I'm going to do a live 200 challenge. So I'm going to do something like 200 squats, 200 push-ups, maybe 200 jumping jacks, and maybe something else. I can't remember what the other thing was. Oh, mountain climbers, maybe. It's going to be a bit brutal, I think, by the time I finish adding everything in. I might pre-record it so I can speed it up. Because you're not going to want to watch some old man struggling through 200 different exercises. Okay, so we're going to do some shoulder rolls. So rolling the hands forward. Do it fairly slowly. Make sure you get a good opening of the back and the shoulders. So really push them back, really push them forwards. Let's do 10 forwards. And then we're going to come back the same way. So coming right up in front, all the way around, really stretch back, open up the back and the shoulders. Get a nice good stretch in there. Good stuff. Okay, and then just a little chest exercise. So we're going to do some knee push-ups. There is going to be a few little push-up-y things involved in this workout tonight. So get into the habit of doing these. So body down, I'm going to come down and back up, keeping the body nice and flat. Good stuff. Keep going. Excellent. Not looking to do millions of these just because I just want you to get the chest warm, just to help warm up the kind of shoulder blades and the back. That's it, good. Okay, take a little rest. Grab yourself some water if you haven't got any already, and then we'll get into the session. Let's stop that. I think it's program 1. Hope it is. Okay, you all good? Got water? Yeah? Cool. Okay, so tonight, sorry, I forgot to mention at the beginning, we're going to be just using loop bands tonight, which is what I tend to use mostly. If you look back at any of the videos on my channel, I tend to always use loop bands, both the little ones for the legs and obviously the bigger ones. There's links in the description if you want to go have a look at those and make a purchase. Obviously, if you buy the ones I recommend, we can work to the same colour pattern. So as I call out the colours, you can obviously know which ones we're going to use. So we're going to do 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. There's a couple of exercises that I might need to explain, so I may well just pause it briefly so that I can explain it before we go rushing straight into the exercise, because I don't want you to do it wrong or hurt yourself or anything silly like that. So, okay, good. Let's get going. So we're starting off with black band, and we're going to go overhead press. Usual kind of situation as we do most weeks when we do a full body or shoulder exercise. So we're just going to push straight up. Keeping the back nice and straight. Push the pelvis forward a little bit. Lock the core. Making sure the arms are driving straight up above your head. As I say, don't arch your back. Kind of push the band up past your nose and then up over to the top of the head. That's it, good. Keep going. Just certainly gets the shoulders nice and warm. Oh, good stuff. Last 7 seconds or so. Good. Last one. Yeah, good. Okay, I'm just going to turn my heater off. I'm starting to cook. Oh, no, wrong one. Turn that one off. It all went to darkness. Okay, then we're going to go side raises. Sorry, yellow band. Don't know why I've done it this order, but anyway. So the band goes under the opposite foot, into the other hand. I tend to grab a little bit of extra down the band just to give me a bit more resistance. I find the red band's just a little bit tough. So I switch to the yellow band, but I just pull it down a little bit further. Just increases the intensity. Doing these for 45 seconds, you do feel the burn in your shoulders for sure. Whew. Good stuff. Can you hear my music, Hatti, or not? Okay, maybe I should turn it down a bit. I was thinking it might be a bit loud. Okay, good. Swap sides. Other foot, other hand. And then we're going to come out to the side. Oh, no, we're not. Sorry, 5 seconds rest. Hang on. Good stuff. I was going to ask you, Hatti, you know it's a bit of a weird one to do on a live stream, but you know when you get your tattoos done, when they do the word ones, are they quite easy to do, or are they harder than the pictures? As in, do they hurt you more or less? Okay. Right, okay. What, because they're doing words rather than pictures? Yeah. So they have to physically write it then, I guess. Almost. Yeah, okay. So I quite like the word ones. Okay, grabbing the red band next, we're going to give a little bit of flex in the front. And then we're going to pull up and then pull it apart. God, that feels really hard tonight. So pulling up to the front, shoulder height, and pull apart and back down again. God dear. Do we normally do these third or second? I can't remember. It's really tough. If it does get too hard for you, just put one foot in the band, come up, and then there we go. Still not that easy, to be fair. Good stuff. Okay, have a little rest. Remember, we're going to go bent over row next. So, grabbing hold of the black band, we're going to put both bands under our feet, or both sort of ends of the band, as it were. Create two straps, making sure we're bent right over, knees soft, and then we're pulling up to the armpits. So we're now working down the back a little bit now. Keep going. Good stuff. Keep it going. Keeping the back flat. Keep it going. Good stuff. Okay, have a little rest. 15 seconds or so, and then we're going to grab, well, I'm going to grab the purple one. You may want to grab the black one. We're going to do those front presses, you know, with the chest situation. So the band goes round your back, and then we're going to push forwards with the band. So push one. And the idea is we're going to try and push the hands together, really squeezing the chest as we do it. Good stuff, keep going. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing there. Let me show you from the side. So the band's round your back and you're literally just pushing forwards. Good exercise for the triceps as well, this one. Keep going, we've got about 12 seconds left. Good. Last one. Good. Okay, we're going to have a minute's rest now. Take yourself, go get yourself a drink. A little slurp. And then we're going to move away from the bands. We're going to get more into the body weight stuff now. I'm just going to move those out of the way. Okay, about 30 seconds or so. It's interesting. Apparently nobody's watching the video, which is unusual. Normally my wife's watching it. I'm not sure what she's watching. No audience, no, just me and Dee. Having said that though, last video it's gone really well. I think we've had something like 298 views since since Wednesday last week. Yeah. So I'm quite happy with that. Okay, right, 10 seconds. We're going down into a Superman. So we're going to lie on our front, and then we're just literally going to lift up and come back into an angel. So imagine you're doing snow angels. Come back and forwards. Feet and body off the floor if you can. Pulling up through the lower back. And just sweeping the hands backwards and forwards. Make sure you've got plenty of clearance. Not always that easy. If you haven't got the clearance, just do little pulses up and down. Just as effective. Okay, because I know obviously if you're doing this in your living room or somewhere, space can be a bit of a issue. That's all good. There's always a modification. So good. Keep it going. Keep the head up as much as you can. Keep pulling through the chest. Sorry, through the back. Oh gosh. Whoa, that's tough. Okay, then we're going to do a cobra downward dog. Okay, so we're literally same sort of position as before. We're going to come up into a cobra, but we're not going to keep the body on the floor. We're going to come up onto our toes, back into a downward dog, back to cobra. Don't let the body touch the floor. Cobra, back to downward dog, back to cobra, and just keep going like that. Keep stretching through the backs of the legs. So this is working your core, working your legs a little bit, certainly working your shoulders and your low back. That's it, keep going. Another 15 seconds or so. Just the hands where needs be. Keep going. How are we doing? All right? Well done. It's a tough one. Looks easy. Oh, gosh. Bloody hell. Right, we're going to do bird dog next. This is quite straightforward. So bird dog, it's basically opposite hand, opposite leg. Don't let them touch the floor. And we go backwards and forwards. So it's a question of balance a little bit. Once you find that balance, just keep going backwards and forwards, keeping everything under control, keeping the core tight. We're going to do this for 40 seconds, 45 seconds, and then we're going to switch and do the other side. Try and keep the head up, keep the back flat. Don't bend your neck. Good stuff, keep it going. Well done. Deceptively difficult, these. Okay. Okay, 10 seconds or so, we switch to the other side. Here we go. So again, opposite foot, opposite hand. Don't let them touch the floor. Keep your balance. Keep good control in the core. Pushing forwards and back. Well done. Okay, last 5 seconds. Good. Oh, well done. Okay, so now we've got a really hard one. Okay, this is a knee push-up to a double shoulder tap to a double mountain climber. So I'm going to show you it quickly. So we're going to knee push up, come down, back up, going to shoulder tap, then we come up onto our toes, mountain climber, and then back to the knees. So push up, shoulder tap, up on the toes, mountain climber, back to the knees. Push up, shoulder tap, up onto the toes, mountain climber, knees. Push up, shoulder tap, up on the feet, mountain climber, down to the knees. 10 seconds, last one. Push up, shoulder tap, mountain climber, back to the knees. Final push up. Yeah, good. Okay, let's have a little rest. It's a minute break now. And then we're on our backs, kind of, and we're going to do dead bugs to start. So we've got 4 more exercises. Quite tough ones, to be fair, to finish off with. So, who have we got? Who's here? Adrian and Nico. How you doing, guys? Good to see you. Thank you very much for coming along. Just doing a nice straightforward band and body weight workout for us slightly older people. Or me slightly older people. Hatti's not old. Hatti could romp this about 3 times in a row. Me not so much. Oh dear. But age is just a number, so they tell me. The weird thing is I'm probably the fittest I've ever been in my life, I think. Even at this age. Okay, 10 seconds, then we're into dead bugs. Here we go. So, opposite hand, opposite leg. Crunch your shoulders up a little bit as well, just to increase the crunch in the abs. Here we go. So good tempo, don't rush them. Keep the small of the back pushed into the floor. So you're making sure you're using your abs rather than your hip flexor muscles. If you feel your back coming up off the floor, just push your feet a little bit higher. Okay, so basically it's where your feet obviously are coming down, and it wants your back naturally wants to lift off the floor using the hip flexors to support the weight of the feet. So that's good. So the way around that is to just pivot the pelvis back a little bit, push the back into the floor, get a good ab session rather than a hip flexor session. Good stuff. Awesome. Okay, a little rest, and then we're going to go into mountain climbers as best you can. All right, so if you need to do them, rest. Do them, rest. You do that, do sort of 20, then stop, and then 20, so on. I'm going to try and do the full 45 seconds if I can. It's quite hard. Just pace yourself, making sure you're bringing your knees up nice and high, really activating those ab muscles. Push the weight a little bit forward so you're into your shoulders a little bit more. Makes the feet just a little bit lighter. I'll keep my mouth shut now so I'm getting smashed in the teeth with my necklace. Keep it going. Dig deep. Come on, last few seconds. Keep going. Keep going. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, come on, timer. Oh, go for that. Oh, my days. Okay, next up we're going to do plank saws. So we come onto our elbows, into a plank position, keeping the body nice and flat, and we're just going to rock forwards and back on our toes. Keeping the core tight. You'll feel this a lot in your abs. Try and keep the back straight. Don't bend up in the middle. Come on, Hatti, you got this. Oh, gosh, they are killer. Keep going, James. Come on. Oh, my days. Okay, final one. We're going to do a V-sit hold. 45 seconds. Feet off the floor if you can. Well, you have to really to do a V-sit hold. So not if you can. So up and hold. Feet together. Support the legs if you need to. Just make sure the back stays nice and straight. And just hold it there. He says. Not that easy. If you want to add a bit to it, do some Russian twists. They absolutely kill. Keep the back straight. Push the inner back, lower back in. So you're really engaging your abs. Keep going. About 10 seconds left. Oh, go on, that's burning. Oh, no, I'm done. Oh, wow. That was good. Oh. So guys, that's the session. To be honest, it's only what, 20 minutes. It's pretty full on. It's quite a killer, I've got to say. By all means, you know, wind it back, do the video again, do 2 sessions if you want to, or even 3 if you feel up to it. I mean, that would take you to about an hour's workout. Obviously, I appreciate that's more of an upper body session, obviously with core. So if you wanted to incorporate legs, you could maybe do your leg session first and then finish off with this little session. But I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm not going to bother with the cool down. I do it every time. And to be honest, most people have logged off by then. So I'm going to have a little cool down by myself. But feel free to click on one of the other videos and catch me doing that on one of the others. So I'll bid you goodwill. Start again. I'll bid you goodbye. Wish you well. Thank you very much for tuning in tonight. Yes. And yes, big announcement. Wednesday, Hatti. There we go. Let me turn her around. Can you see her? She's there, look, on the live stream, waving at you. There she is. There we go. So Hattie is real. She's a real person. So she and I are going to do a live session out in the open air, obviously socially distanced because of the COVID thing. And on Wednesday, I'm going to record it, but I'm going to upload it at normal time on Wednesday night, so 7:45. Look out for that. I'm going to try and do it as a premiere, I think. I think that's how you do it. But I'll be there. So if you need any questions answered or anything like that, just message me in the chat as you normally would, and then we can talk about those. But yeah, so we've got a heavy leg day worked out. We're going to do full-on weights. Or I say full-on, as full-on as we can, because obviously we've got to carry them to where we're doing it. And yeah, so join us for that, and we will see you then. So thanks very much again for joining in. Don't forget to like, subscribe the video, and we will see you Wednesday evening. Take care for now. Adios, amigos.